Hi everyone, welcome back to Chapter Chat with Tita, week 7, and it is of course Hispanic Heritage Month. And during Hispanic Heritage Month, we want to celebrate the importance of lifting up Hispanic voices, and what's a better way to do that than to feature some books and authors that are Hispanic. This particular book is Ivelisse Explains It All by Andrea Beatriz Arango. Andrea Beatriz Arango is from Puerto Rico, and I've actually met her, not in person, on a Zoom, and we talked about this book that she wrote, and I have to tell you, it is an excellent book. I think you guys will really like it. It's short. It's a novel in verse, like that book that we saw a few weeks ago called Long Way Down. Features a 7th grader, so this is kind of written more for middle school, but I think you would still enjoy the topic of it, which is mental health. So, I think that can kind of tie into lifting up our voices, right? So what does it mean to have a voice, and what happens when people don't feel heard? So I'm going to kind of walk through kind of like more like a book talk, but I'm still going to read you one of the chapters, if you will. It's really just a page long because it's written in verse, and tell you a little bit more about this book. So this is on just the inside cover of the book. It says, "Listen up. The end of elementary school, worst time of my life. The start of middle school, I just wasn't right. But this year, yo voy a mí. 7th grade is going to be Ivelisse's year. She's going to make a new friend and help her abuela, Mimi, get settled after moving from Puerto Rico. And she is not going to get into any more trouble at school. Except, is that what happens? Of course not. Because no matter how hard Ivelisse tries, sometimes people say things that just make her so mad. And worse, Mimi keeps saying Ivelisse's medicine is unnecessary, even though it helps Ivelisse feel less sad. But how do you explain your feelings to others when you're not even sure what's going on yourself?" So that's kind of the book summary. Like normally you would see that on like the back of the book, but that's on like the inside cover. So I'm going to read to you one of the first couple chapters. And what I like about it is the way this book is written. This is what a page looks like. It looks like a lined journal. So this book is set up as if this was her journal. And this chapter is about getting her journal. Back it up. "Mommy gave you to me last week. Hardcover, gold trim. Like my TikTok wouldn't be good enough if I really wanted to speak. She says it's to encourage my creativity." I can't say the Spanish version, I apologize. "If I can actually get some writing in. But I know what it is, really. Mimi, my abuela, is coming real soon, and Mommy's worried it'll make me switch back. Like my grandma will somehow fly me through time before the pills and Dr. Turnip, back when things were all out of whack. Por favor. I'm 12. And Mimi has had Alzheimer's forever. I mean, years and years. I'm not going to get a panic attack just because she forgets my name." So that's kind of how the book is set up, the novel in verse, like a journal. So if this is a book that you may be interested in, I want to take a moment right now to tell you that I have 5 copies of this book that I would be happy to give away. So if you see this and you want one of these books, you come see me and I have a fresh, brand new copy for you to have and keep. And then maybe we could read them together and have a chat, but I won't even make you do that, but that would just make me happy. So I want you to kind of like think about how it's good to like journal, how it's good to make sure that our voices are heard, and think about like the struggles that we have between our family and what they understand about us, and then what we know is going on, and how we kind of like release some of those things at school. So this book just kind of covers all that. And it's just such a good book. Such good conversations can come from it, but you might just also enjoy sitting back and reading it. So, like I said, come see me if you want one of these books, and I would be happy to hook you up with one. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, And I look forward to talking with you next week about another Hispanic author.